Hi guys, it's day 16 of VEDA, and I am just sitting here doing a Bible study out of, this is a really good book. It's called ABCs of a Godly Heart, and it's really good. It's the book we're using for one of our studies, and I really liked in the beginning of the book, one of the first few or the second lessons talked about if we take time out of our day to connect with God and be in the presence of God. I think that's what it said. Be or how it was worded. If you prioritize being in the presence of God, meditating on His Word, getting to know Him, that you would be more valuable to your friends and your family and your loved ones than if you spent that time doing things. And that really resonated with me because I'm always trying to fill my day with tasks. And I'm always just thinking about how can I maximize my time, what could I be doing next, or what can I do in this space of time. And even though I live by myself, a lot of times I don't have quiet time, where I can just push everything out of my head and not be focused on something or going somewhere because I'm gone a lot, and just having quiet time with God. When I read it, I felt like that's something I want. Like, I would really like some quiet time right now. In the past few days, I have just been like in not a good mood. I've woken up and I'm just like, I'm not feeling it, and I don't know why. I'm just feeling just really lethargic, and just not like I don't want to do anything. And I've been working on trying to act on my principles and not my feelings, and that's easier said than done. But for whatever reason, I'm just not in a great mood, and I am, usually pretty good at trying to lift myself up and, good self-talk and, like, just, Lord, help me make this a better day. But a lot of times, if my mood has not lifted by the time I get off of work in the afternoon, and I get off early in the afternoon, then I'm just kind of like, it's spent, like, nothing else I can do with this day. But that's not true, and I know that's not true. There's always an opportunity to make your day better. I really believe that. And so today I was just kind of in a funk, and I got off work and I was like, I'm just going to take a nap. And I don't need to take a nap because I have to bake cakes today because I'm making cake balls for a friend of mine's wedding this weekend, and I have a chunk of time to do it today. I'm not going to have a chunk of time to do it tomorrow. I'm not going to have this big of a chunk of time to do it on Friday. It has to get done today. And I just thought, I'm just going to lay down because I don't feel good, and maybe I'll feel better after I lay down. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe I'll feel better after I just take a nap. And, I already envision myself being up really late tonight trying to get this done. And, I just was like, ugh. And so before I had prayed earlier today, I was like, Lord, please help me to make time for a quiet Bible study, because I normally do one during my lunch break, but I'm under a time block, and it's really hard for me to just focus on one thing. Like, I'm always thinking, okay, well, let me get this done and this done, and then so I just needed some time where I can just relax and do it. And I said, Lord, please just let me have the time today to get that done. And before I went to bed, I was like, I'm going to pray for my friends. I have not prayed, and I told a couple people I'd be praying for them, and I haven't done it yet. So I prayed, and when I was done praying, my mood was lifted, and prayer works. Prayer works. After I prayed, I was like, I don't have to be going through, I could be going through the things that my friends are going through, and I'm not. And that's just by the grace of God. So, it's not that bad. I'm just having like a bad day. That's it. I just don't feel like, myself. So, I'm going to get up. I'm not going to take a nap. I'm going to get up. I'm going to start, making these cakes, and then I was like, and I need to do laundry, so I might as well do that too. And like there was a ton of stuff that I need to do, like putting stuff away and just whatever. So I got up and I started doing those things, and I was still, I didn't feel like doing it. I really didn't. I was just, in a better mood. I was like, okay, like I can do this. So I started doing those things, and all of a sudden, I was like, okay, I prayed for time to do a Bible study, and I could do it right now. Like, I don't have to wash these dishes right this second. It can get done later. So I, put the cakes in the oven and came up here. And I usually am facing the computer, or if I'm working on something that's not on the computer, I face the other way. But I was like, I want to face the window, and I want to just look outside and just calm down. I raised the window up, and I just wanted to be in God's presence and meditate on His Word, and like really focus on the lesson. Like, what is it saying? What is God trying to tell me? And just really focusing on being centered and just having that time. And I cannot tell you guys how much in the span of an hour my mood has lifted, just from doing that. And it's been something I've been trying to incorporate, and it's amazing how much I forget how I feel after I do it. Like, it always centers me and makes me calm and makes me able to focus. And it's so much easier to act on my principles and not my feelings after I spend time in God's Word. Like, quiet, not any time, because a lot of times it's rush time, or during Bible study, like there's people around, and it's just it's different. Like, there's just something about quiet time. And I also think the component of being able to, I like nature. I love being outside, especially on a beautiful day like today. Like, the birds are chirping and the wind is blowing. It's a little cooler than I like, but it's a beautiful day outside. And I think just being in the presence of God in nature, like being in nature, makes you feel like you're in the presence of God a little more. I don't know. There's just something about nature. Just, I don't know. But it just really helps me to really feel calm and centered, and be able to clear my head and be able to push all those things out of my head that can make me feel like there's a bunch going on and I'm just here by myself. And or that it's noisy, even though I'm here by myself, because it is noisy. It's noisy in my head. But just being able to have quiet time, it's me, it's God, I'm meditating, and just pushing that out. And so I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but I hope that you can find time today to meditate on God's Word and just be in His presence. Just be in His presence and be blessed by that, because it really is something, that's calming. And I can guarantee you that I am going to be a better person, a better daughter, a better sister, a better friend, a better stranger to anybody that I meet after, like I spend time doing this. And I'm certain that, once I make it a habit, that, like that will just continue to happen, because I'm in a better place to serve the people that I love or the people that I run across if, I have spent this time getting to know my Creator. So I hope this blesses somebody's day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.